Glenn, what a lovely way to sign off the season. You must be thrilled and proud of your teammates and obviously of yourself.
Yeah, it was a great way to finish the season. I've thoroughly enjoyed every day I've had with Lancashire boys. It's been a great season, and we probably felt disappointed, I suppose, with the early exits in the one day and the T20 competition. But to leave on a high note, I suppose, with the 4-day stuff and earning promotion is something really special.
How much 4-day cricket were you expected to be involved in when you first agreed to come here?
Well, that was probably the main thing. I was available for a lot of it this year, and I don't get a lot of it back home with the way our scheduling goes. So for me to get over here and be available for as many 4-day games as possible was brilliant.
I expect to bowl as much as you did or not?
Probably not that much, but it was great. It was great for my development, I suppose, as a bowler, and I was able to be called upon and to be able to provide a bit of assistance to the team, which was nice. And it all started down in Lords way back in April, and sort of went from there. And I felt like my bowling's improved as the season's gone on, just because of weight of overs, and it's probably not something I get a lot of back home. We've got some test spinners, I suppose, in our lineup. John Holland's been probably the standout spinner in our big side, but hopefully I can provide another string to my bow and help him out this year.
The fact that you've been involved since April, I know you broke away for the World Cup and then came back, but the fact you've been involved in it for the majority of the season, does that feel really sweet then for you?
Yeah, 100%. I think I felt really involved with this group ever since I met them. They were over in Dubai when I was over there, and I was able to meet a whole bunch of them for a brief moment there. But to be involved with a team all year round and ride the highs and lows of the season has been amazing, and made some really close friends, and never know, in the future hopefully come back.
What type of qualities in the dressing room downstairs do you think?
Oh, they're a great bunch of guys, and a group of guys I've really enjoyed playing with. They're really competitive. Their will to win is second to none, and I think that's something I've really enjoyed, and something that we pride ourselves back home in Victoria, and to have a similar successful side in 4-day cricket and in all formats really. Have that will to win has been brilliant.
Yeah, and there's a step up for them next year in Division 1, but I'm guessing you will back them to succeed next year.
Yeah, 100%. I think they've got the cattle and the people to in the right place to do the right things. We saw a young guy make a great 100. One of my very close friends, Josh, make a massive score, and that was so pleasing for me to see that this game. And I'm sure he's just going to go from strength to strength. It's going to build confidence for next year as well, and for these last couple of 4-day games as well. So there's some real quality in this change room, and I'm sure they're going to go really well in Division 1.
Semi-finals of the One Day Cup, quarter-finals of the T20, having won promotion, probably will win Division 2, and that's a pretty successful year, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's a sign of a really strong team to think that you potentially left some wins out there, and we felt like we were a little bit short of where we probably deserved to be in the T20 stuff. We played some unbelievable T20 cricket to get ourselves to a comfortable top position, and to fall short at the first final was really disappointing for the whole group, and that hurt the guys for a few days. And the way we've bounced back is a great sign, I suppose, of the quality of the change room, the backroom staff, to get guys up for this game and to turn around our fortunes.
Could you see yourself coming back in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I love the guys in the change room, and I hope they've enjoyed my company, and I feel like I can provide something for this team, whether it be on, off the field, in the field, ball, bat. Not too much with the bat this game, but yeah, it's nice to be able to provide in some way, even if you're not making runs, to be able to provide with the ball or in the field, and even just helping people off the field.
You played with some very good captains in your time. I just wonder how was James Villash rating in the level of captaincy, bearing in mind the season he's had personally too.
Well, he's certainly led from the front very well. We've been nicknaming him God, and second best to Smith. But yeah, he's been outstanding this season, and just watching him go about his work. Colin Bay was a personal highlight, watching him just play with ultimate freedom and hit the ball wherever he likes, and even his innings today on a wicket where everyone probably struggled to score quickly, and he went out there and did it easily, and just played. I think he had a sore back as well, which just shows the quality of him at the moment. He's at a different level, and his professionalism, I think, is really sifting throughout the whole squad, and hopefully next year he can lead into more glory.
I know you went briefly back home before the World Cup, but you basically spent months in the UK.
I didn't go home. I came straight back.
So, are you ready for home now?
I'm looking forward to getting home. I've got a couple of nephews and a niece that I'm looking forward to getting back, and my girlfriend, of course. Should be pretty excited to see me at some stage. I hope so. But yeah, it's exciting to go home, and I think the whole point of this season was to go back to my summer and be playing cricket consistently. It's been an up and down last few years where I've sort of had cricket in different patches. Haven't had a lot of 4-day cricket, and to have a bit of 4-day cricket under my belt, going back home is only going to serve me well.